Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now Vechain come down. It's carving out this pattern basically. So providing you can hold these lows just there, you know, start to come back up and attack this level of resistance. Look how close you are in this apex here. You know, on the weekly time frame. Let's have a look. Look at that, how close you are inside that apex, looking for some kind of break. Okay, obviously we all want the break to the upside, but you are continually holding support here for that. You know, you've got these high lows at the moment. Now, if you do start to roll and take out these lows and this low, you'll have technical targets on the downside, okay? The thing you've got to look at here for Vechain is that this correction here is not as volatile as it has been, you know. Look at this. Rug pull, and right now we're just having a small little rollover, holding a key level support. So we're still coiling up inside this apex just there. So technically here, we can't ignore this pattern that Vechain's carving out, okay? Now, once we break that, boom, all systems go here for Vechain, and you've got people, you know, being shaken out basically. So let's take a look at this on the hourly time frame. I don't usually zoom in as much as this, but I'm going to show you something right now, okay? So if you bring up the RSI on the hourly time frame, you can see just here came up, was quite overbought just there outside this purple zone. Anything above 70 is overbought, anything below 30 is oversold, okay? And you can see, you know, what's in waveforms, you see this, and the RSI is a good indicator of that, the relative strength index. Overbought, come back down to the oversold. Come back up here, overbought, come back down to the oversold. You know, it moves in waveforms like I've taught you. But within this, you can actually find targets. Okay, so let me show you here for Vechain. And this is what I say to you: you break up to the upside, you have impulsive break targets to the upside. You lose key level support, you create reversal waves with impulsive break targets to the downside. Okay, so just here, this here, I would imagine, you know, you've started to come up here like this. Okay, retraced. Up here, retrace, you held this low, and from that you put an impulsive break to the upside. Okay, you're breaking out of that key level resistance just there, getting a little bit overextended, to be honest with you, taking off into space from the EMAs, and that's why you start to crash back down hard. But you are currently holding key level support. So providing the low is in here for Bitcoin, you know, you might start to come down and fill this wick for Vechain, but the low is pretty close for Bitcoin. You know, I'm just looking at that's my theory anyway. Doesn't mean it has to be, but you are holding a level of support here for Vechain, which is good. Okay, and you're still creating these higher lows on the daily time frame, but you can actually find these breakdown targets. Okay, so I've shown you this before, so for those of you that don't know, let me show you right now. So you've come up an impulsive break here, okay, and you retrace to this low. From here you start to come up and you broke that high, you got overextended, okay, parabola. Buy big green candles, get big red dildos basically. You're going a bit vertical here, okay? So with that, you can see that once you start to come down, okay, and you lose this low just here, you create something called a reversal wave. Because look, this is an impulsive wave. Right here's a retracement wave. You hold a level of support, you continue taking out the high, and you continue with this uptrend basically. Do you see that? So when you start to come down, you lose a low, you have a technical break target to the downside, and I've taught you this, okay? So from here right now, let me show you from here right now. This is the high and here's the low, the way you're retracing to. So you can see, like I've said to you so many times, always put some cheeky bids on the 1618, and you can see, look at that, you've lost this low just here. Okay, you come up in retracement, impulsive wave, sorry, you start to retrace. As you were retracing, you came down, lost the low, so you created something called a reversal wave, and with that you've put in a break one target to the 1618 at 0802. So that would have been a good area to put some bids in, okay, or even short from here down to there, okay, and then take you to profit basically, because you're losing the low and you're creating a reversal wave. Do you understand that? So right now, providing Vechain can continue to hold this, okay, and sort of stay in this area right here and just consolidate like this on this 1618 and start to come back up and retrace to this high, okay? So right there, I'm going to show you. I'm trying to teach you everything I know in this space, okay? Use fibs. Fibs are boss. It gives you breakdown targets. So providing that this wick is the low right now, okay, and we don't go any further, and Bitcoin starts to bottom out and we sort of consolidate. I'm not saying we won't come down and fill this wick, you know, have another little retest, create some double bottom pattern down here before breaking out. But providing this is the low and we don't fall any lower, you will start to retrace from this level back up to this high. Okay, so it's this point that you need to see a key level of resistance broken. So from there to there, right now, okay, this is the low, it looks bad, you come down, you retrace, you've lost this low, so you put an impulsive wave to the downside, a reversal wave basically. So right now you start to come back up, you've got key levels of resistance just here. Now these are key levels of resistance. If you start to get back above that ratio there, the golden ratio, you're increasing the probability of creating something called an impulsive wave basically. So you've got your retracement, you start to come back up and you break that high, that would be your target at 10 cents, and with that you can see that you've put in your retracement, holding key level support, starting to come back up, breaking the golden ratio, and you're breaking out the pattern, which takes you on the technical target to 12 cents because you're getting breaking out of the ascending triangle. Do you see that? So yeah, let's watch this space. This low down here needs to hold for VeChain, you know, can't get any lower than this. So this is a low, this is a key low right now. I'm not saying that this won't get filled, okay, and come back down and put some cheeky bids on it, because there's a 1618 off this low that's been met, okay, beautiful. So providing you can hold this, you're going to start to come back up the stairs, re-attack these highs, you know, you take out the golden ratio, you're increasing the probability of breaking that high, and with that, boom, you've got your beautiful impulsive break, you know. So again, with stop losses, could be a fantastic little entry point, you know. That's what I always say to people. From this low all the way up there is a 37% long up. Again, nothing to say is financial advice, everything is for educational and entertainment purposes only, but you can do all this on Bybit, you know. Take care everyone, hope you enjoyed that little update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.